The top creepiest abandoned amusement parks in the world, Part 1. What are your favorite amusement parks? Amusement parks are always attractive to both children and adults, a place filled with laughter and where you can freely have fun and experience exciting and joyful games, forgetting all about time. However, there are still parks around the world that no one wants to step foot in, with their desolate and creepy atmosphere, always shrouded in a cold and eerie ambience. Right now, gather your courage and follow TOPARCANE to explore the top creepiest abandoned amusement parks in the world. Let's go! 1. Gulliver's Kingdom Theme Park, Japan. The Gulliver's Kingdom theme park is located in the small village of Kamizuki-shiki, near the majestic Mount Fuji. This theme park is based on British writer Jonathan Swift's novel Gulliver's Travels, and it officially opened to the public in 1997. The park's most notable feature is a statue that depicts Gulliver tied up. The park reenacts a classic scene from the novel about Gulliver being tied up to the ground by a tribe of tiny people. Its location is one of the main reasons people are hesitant to visit Gulliver's Kingdom. Akigahara, Japan's famous suicide forest and one of the world's scariest places, is specifically located near this park. Furthermore, it is near the former headquarters of the terrorist sect Aum Shinrikyo, which poisoned 12 people with sarin gas in 1995. The authorities demolished the other headquarters, but some nearby residents reported that they continue to smell toxic gas on occasion. This makes parents very concerned when sending their children to a theme park. Many visitors say that the games at Gulliver's Kingdom, particularly the slide and mini train that circle the park, aren't appealing enough to keep them coming back. Critics blame Gulliver's Kingdom's creepy location and numerous flaws for failing to attract visitors. This is the main reason Gulliver's Kingdom went bankrupt and closed after only 4 years of operation. Of course, no one can be happy or comfortable in a place ravaged by the aura of the dead and a terrorist cult. What if that terrorist group returns and detonates a bomb? 2. Takakanonuma Greenland Park, Japan. Another haunted park in Japan. This is one of the more unusual parks in Fukushima Prefecture, Japan. It was located in what is now Japan City, on the outskirts of Hobara. There is little information about this park, and its exact location remains unknown. No Japanese map depicts this park, making it impossible to locate. Google Maps leads to Hobara's center, despite the supposed coordinates of 37 degrees 49 minutes 2.16 N and 140 degrees 33 minutes 5.78 E. This is incorrect because the park is located in a mountainous and rural area. The park closed after just 2 years, from 1973 to 1975. After a 10-year hiatus, the park reopened in 1986 before closing completely in 1999 due to low revenue and an inability to compete with other well-known amusement parks in terms of player numbers. Mortality is relatively high. After closing, the park was abandoned. Images provided by explorers who visited the area show the decay that occurred there. There is rust on the Ferris wheel and roller coaster, graffiti at the entrance, and moss covering other areas. The park's most notable feature is the thick layer of fog that always surrounds it, giving visitors the impression they are entering the town of Silent Hill. The park features a limited number of photos, videos, and information. In 2006, they demolished Takakanonuma Greenland, leaving only an empty lot. However, in 2007, an Englishman named Bill Edwards claimed that upon his arrival, the park remained intact, as if no one had disturbed it. According to reports, he took numerous photographs that resembled those taken prior to the park's demolition, showcasing the same rusted and abandoned gaming machines. Rumors suggest that upon uploading the photos, only one image surfaced. The image depicts the park's entrance on a foggy night, illuminated by the camera's flash. A 6-year-old girl in white appears to be in the center of the image. She appears to be looking at the camera with a serious but carefree expression on her face. Who that girl is remains unknown, and no one knows where Bill Edwards is currently. 3. Okpo Land Park, South Korea. Okpo Land Park, located in South Korea, was once one of Asia's most popular outdoor entertainment destinations, offering a variety of interesting, fun, spectacular, and adventurous games. At the time, the park drew a large number of visitors from all over the world due to modern games such as roller coasters, electric cars, a giant Ferris wheel, and the most popular, the duck boat game. Suddenly an accident happened. The duck train derailed and crashed to the ground, killing one tourist and seriously injuring many others. However, the cause of the accident remained a mystery. The authorities and park chiefs have not issued an apology, compensation, or explanation for what occurred. The incident gradually died down, and the duck train continued to operate. In 1999, a similar accident occurred on the duck train. The train overturned from the tracks, killing one girl and seriously injuring the others. Soon after, the manager of Ocoland Park mysteriously vanished in the night. The scene of the terrible accident remains intact to this day. Not long after, Ocoland announced its permanent closure. In a short period of time, Asia's busiest entertainment center had transformed into a desolate, cold wasteland with no human presence. Those who return later will feel the coldness of the place where tragic accidents occurred. More than a decade later, the abandoned park has become a popular spot for graffiti artists and adventurers. Many people consider Ocoland to be among the scariest parks in the world. 2011 saw the destruction of the park and the offering of the land for sale, but no bidders were willing to accept it. Finally, Ocoland, once the most crowded place in Asia, is now desolate and cold. Many tourists claim to feel so chilled that they believe the unfortunate guests are still present somewhere. 4. Six Flags Park, New Orleans, USA. Six Flags, New Orleans, first opened in 2000 as Jazzland, but the park quickly went bankrupt. In 2003, it was sold to Six Flags and reopened as the Six Flags New Orleans Amusement Park with DC Comics and Looney Tunes themes. However, in 2005, Hurricane Katrina hit and left this place submerged in water for a month. The repairs were deemed too expensive, so Six Flags negotiated with the city of New Orleans to terminate their 75-year lease after 5 years, and the property was taken over by the city in 2009. Since then, Six Flags has fallen into disuse and gradually become a ghost park haunted by silence, boredom, and creepy scenes. However, this land has never been forgotten. Some movies, such as Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Jurassic World, Deepwater Horizon, Killer Joe, and Percy Jackson, chose this place as a filming location. Nowadays, abandoned parks have become a big target for those who love to explore, even thieves. They would sneak inside, take pictures, and take pieces of the game area as souvenirs. Surprisingly, many parts of the Six Flags amusement park are still intact. Some opinions say that this place is like a trace left after the mysterious disappearance of park visitors. However, venturing into the park is not recommended. The reason is that, after many years of not being used, everything here has been destroyed by nature. The park even has crocodiles living in the waterways. That's why this place is one of the most attractive and interesting destinations for you. But we don't encourage you, right? Because if you leave and don't return, who will still watch our channel? 5. Tien An Park, Vietnam. Tien An Water Park, also known as Ho Tuy Tien Lake, is an abandoned water park located on Tien An Hill in Hue, approximately 10 kilometers southwest of the city center. An enchanting destination for those seeking one-of-a-kind beauty and peaceful surroundings. In the early 2000s, the park's construction cost exceeded $3 million. It was expected to become a bustling entertainment district to help the city grow, but this park was unable to progress or be completed. After only 4 years of operation, it fell into oblivion. However, the desolation creates a strange attraction, transforming the park into a hidden gem in the heart of the ancient capital. Visitors will feel as if they have entered another world, where time appears to stand still. The unique architectural works that mark the construction period are now covered in moss and wildflowers. The majestic giant dragon in the middle of the clear blue lake, the winding water slide like soft silk strips, and the statues of ancient beauty all combine to create a magical and poetic scene. Ho Tuy Tien Water Park is not only a thrilling destination for adventurers, but also a photographer's dream. Natural light filters through each tree canopy, creating distinct light effects and transforming each scene into an artistic painting. However, visitors should be aware that the park currently lacks support services and cannot guarantee security. Please prepare carefully before coming here, bring plenty of drinking water and snacks, and be especially cautious during the tour. If you visit here, remember to be careful, and please come back to explore with me. 6. Spree Park, Berlin. Spree Park, tucked away in Berlin's verdant Planterwald forest, has the enchanted beauty of a long-forgotten theme park, hiding a magnificent past. Originally known as Kulturpark Planterwald, Spree Park opened its doors to guests in 1969, following the Pride of East Germany, and was the only permanent amusement park of its time. The park has been drawing millions of people with its exciting games, vibrant merry-go-rounds, and meticulously maintained gardens for almost 30 years. The place used to be filled with children laughing, catchy music, and a festive mood. However, after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the reunification of Germany, Spree Park underwent several ownership changes and encountered numerous challenges. In addition to financial issues, the increasing competitiveness of modern amusement parks led to the park's eventual collapse. New owner Norbert Witt engaged in drug-related crimes in 2001. Forced to close, Spree Park left behind abandoned streets, rusty rides, and moss-covered sculptures. For photographers and adventurers nowadays, Spree Park has become a magical place. The park's remains are evidence of history's ups and downs, arousing magic and nostalgia. Visitors can glimpse the city's vibrant past through silent Ferris wheels, abandoned bumper cars, and faded murals that chronicle a bygone era. Still, the history of Spree Park does not stop there. Among the community of exploration enthusiasts, rumors of unusual events have proliferated. Some claim they always feel a group of people trailing them while strolling in the park. Some others claimed they were terrified of seeing the devil's face, so they would not dare turn around to check. Though they are only legends, these tales add to the mystery and pique the interest of those who dare to walk about Spree Park. 7. The Land of Ounce Park. Land of Ounce Park is situated on the misty summit of Beech Mountain in North Carolina, and it has the magical beauty of a forgotten amusement park. This park, built in 1970 and inspired by the classic Witch of Ounce story, has long been a popular destination for visitors of all ages. However, following its closure in 1980, the Land of Ounce gradually faded into obscurity, leaving time-colored ruins. A mysterious and terrifying scene emerges from the cracked and enveloped golden brick road leading into the park. Today, the once beautiful mushroom houses lie in ruin, their broken windows akin to empty eyes staring at visitors. Once a popular photo location, the statues of the story's characters now lie covered in dirt, their dark faces suggesting hidden secrets. However, the Land of Oz's strange attraction stems from its desolation. The park's ruins, like fragments from a forgotten fairy tale, pique visitors' interest and instill a sense of adventure. Walking down the golden brick road, you can imagine favorite characters such as Dorothy, Bastard, Darkman, and Shy Lion having fun. The wind whispers through the trees like the souls of the past, telling long-forgotten stories. Although the Land of Ounce is no longer in operation as an amusement park, it is open to visitors on special occasions, such as the annual Autumn at Ounce. This is your chance to visit a different Land of Ounce, where the ruins come alive with vibrant lights and colorful performances. Despite its magical beauty and a touch of horror, the Land of Ounce is an appealing destination for those looking to explore the mystery and experience a new environment. 8. Pripyat Amusement Park, Chernobyl, Ukraine. Situated in the desolate Chernobyl prohibited zone of Ukraine, Pripyat Amusement Park embodies the ghostly beauty and obsession of a traumatic past. Originally designed to cater to the residents of Pripyat, the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear disaster limited Pripyat Amusement Park's operation to a few hours for local amusement before an evacuation order led to its abandonment. Today, in Pripyat Amusement Park, there is an obsessive scene where time seems to have stopped. The giant spindle is standing in the middle of the ruined landscape, the electric cars are lying silently on the tracks, and the dirt and trees are growing everywhere. All bear the scars of devastation and the terrifying silence of an abandoned ghost city. One of the most frightening spots in the park is the Ferris swing. With a height of 26 meters, it was once the pride of the park. Now, however, it has become a symbol of death and pain. People say that the plan was for this spindle to open on May 1st, 1986, just days after the Chernobyl disaster. But instead of the children's laughter, the swing takes on the frightening silence of a dead city. The park's attractions, including the Ferris, exude a ghostly and obsessive beauty. The trolleybuses lying on the sidelines, the empty ghost houses, and the abandoned children's playgrounds all provoke a sense of horror and obsession. Despite its historical obsession, Pripyat Amusement Park attracts a large number of visitors every year. They came here to witness the ruins of the Chernobyl disaster, to feel the terrifying silence of a dead city, and to contemplate the devastating power of man toward nature and himself. However, visiting Pripyat Amusement Park is not without risk. The radiation levels in the area are still high, and tourists must strictly comply with safety regulations. But for those who love adventure and want to explore the mystery, Pripyat Amusement Park is a must-see destination. 9. Holy Land Park, USA. Holy Land, USA, tucked away atop Pine Hill in Waterbury, Connecticut, was formerly a special religious park that recreated biblical settings. Built by John Baptist Greco, a devout Catholic, the park opened in 1955 and quickly became a popular tourist destination. However, Greco's death in 1984 led to the park's deterioration and eventual abandonment. Today, Holy Land, USA, is an unusual and obsessional sight. The massive religious statues, once symbols of faith and worship, are now fading and cracking, creating a foreboding and frightening atmosphere. Architectural structures, such as Bethlehem's Cave, the Crossway, and the Jerusalem Model, have become desolate ruins, covered in pine trees. The Hell Area is one of Holy Land, USA's most frightening attractions. This is a dark tunnel where Greco recreated the scenery of hell in the Bible with images of demons, burning fire, and agonizing screams. Even with just the shapes and sound effects, this space is powerful enough to instill fear and insecurity in those who dare to enter. In addition to these terrifying images, there are reports of strange occurrences in Holy Land. They claim to have seen ghosts floating in the park, heard strange noises, and experienced an overwhelming flow of cold air. Those are just rumors, but they add to the mystery and horror surrounding Holy Land. Holy Land, despite its abandonment and a plethora of scary stories, continues to captivate many. They come here to explore the ruins of a unique religious park, feel the horror and excitement, and learn about the site's history and significance. However, visiting Holy Land, USA, is not without risk. The park is unmarked and may be dangerous to visitors. So, if you plan to visit here, be cautious and follow the safety guidelines. 10. Koga Family's Land Park, Shiga, Japan. Koga Family Land, located in the quiet countryside of Shiga, Japan, used to be a bustling amusement park filled with children's laughter and fun. However, since its closure in 2001, the park has transformed into a desolate ruin, home to mysterious stories and unfathomable obsessions. The entrance to Koga Family Land now gives the impression that the lush forest has engulfed it. This park has a very beautiful past, hidden somewhere among wooden horses, chains, and paintings of boys, but now it's cluttered everywhere, dull, old, and rusted by the ruin of time, a sad ending for what was once considered the pleasure of every family. One of the park's most terrifying attractions is the Ferris wheel, filled with time traces. It stands haunted in the woods, symbolizing ruin and oblivion. The empty, rotating back seats in the wind also make a terrible sound. The Ferris wheel, as well as all of the park's games and attractions, are fascinating and obsessively beautiful. Weeds, and wild animals now inhabit the playground. The scattered toys and stuffed animals add to the sadness in the air, making people feel terrible. Despite its ghostly beauty and scary stories, Koga Family Land continues to draw a large number of explorers, sensual hunters, and photographers. They come here to experience the thrill and sensation of walking through deserted paths, exploring past ruins, and hearing mysterious stories about the park. The park is well known and can be dangerous to visitors, and the ghost stories surrounding it are frightening enough. However, for those who enjoy adventure and want to discover the mystery, Koga Family Land is a must-see destination. What do you think of these abandoned theme park tragic stories? Let us know in the comments below, and tell us which abandoned amusement park you'd like us to explore next. Part 1 of Journey is finished but still continues in next part. Did this abandoned park give you the chills? If so, hit that like button and stay tuned for more spooky explorations from TOPARCANE. And hey, don't be a stranger. Subscribe to our channel for the next part of this series and all our latest videos. Until next time, stay curious, and maybe a little scared.